The truth about Tom Hanks' role in Cast Away. Chuck Noland, a FedEx employee, is left on a tropical island for 4 years when his plane crashes and his sole companion is an inanimate volleyball named Wilson. Cast Away, dubbed an existential blockbuster for the 21st century, has a running duration of 143 minutes. However, Hanks' long beard and survival challenges helped create a famous character in film. As Hanks and director Robert Zemeckis worked on the script for 6 years, screenwriter William Broyles Jr. used a method approach. Production was paused for 1 year so that Hanks could lose 50 pounds as actual time passed in the movie. When it came out in 2000, it was a great success and made $429,632,142 over the world on a $90 million budget. A few details regarding the movie are provided herein. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the truth about Tom Hanks' role in Cast Away. Yeah, you heard it right. So let's get started with our video. Tom Hanks didn't want to tell a standard story with Cast Away because there's a typical method of presenting this tale, that is to have a rich, arrogant person who's obviously not in touch with what's essential and blah blah blah, then learns a lesson. He's not like that anymore, Tom Hanks revealed in an interview with The Guardian. Chuck, on the other hand, doesn't learn anything. I didn't want to portray a man dominating his surroundings, but rather the influence the environment has on him, Hanks said in an interview with the Los Angeles Times. For me, the idea of a man trapped in nature with no help from outside forces, like pirates or bad guys, was too taboo for mainstream cinema. So I set out to tell this story in a way that went against the grain of conventional storytelling. Cast Away screenwriter William Broyles Jr. They stranded themselves on an island for research purposes. William Broyles Jr. was left to his own devices for many days in the Sea of Cortez off the coast of Mexico. Spearfish, coconut, a washed-up Wilson brand volleyball, and a failed attempt to manufacture fire all feature in the film. His life experiences led him to a realization about Chuck. Broyles told the Austin Chronicle that he understood it wasn't only a physical task. In addition, it was going to be a spiritual and emotional one too. The entire theme of Cast Away comes from 2 words. According to Broyles, the final 2 words Noland says to a woman in a truck, "Thank you," sum up the film. He acknowledges that there's no rhyme or reason why some things happen to us in accepting his fate. Gratitude, though, is the ultimate word. The film concludes with Noland at a fork in the road in Canadian Texas, deciding whether to pursue the woman or take a different route into a new metropolis. FedEx was cooling the free product placement in Cast Away and the plane crash. A FedEx plane has never crashed like that in real life before the movie, but the company didn't want to draw attention to the potential. FedEx provided logistical and filming support in Memphis, Los Angeles, and Moscow. In 2000, Gail Christensen, FedEx's managing director for global brand management, told the Chicago Tribune that her crew felt like characters in that movie, more than product placement, one observer argues. During the 2003 Super Bowl, FedEx had some fun with a commercial based on the film Cast Away. In essence, a character like Tom Hanks delivers a package and inquires about its contents. More to come. Satellite phone, GPS, fishing rod, and water filter in this set. Wasting time. Tom Hanks almost died while filming Cast Away. Hanks remembered how he sustained a cut and it became infected before he left the filming location in Fiji. He was diagnosed with a staph infection in his leg, which almost killed him. His doctor asked him what's wrong with him. That might have killed him. It was at that point that he realized, oh, I don't know. However, a significant portion of the tissue in his leg had to be removed during surgery. Hanks was hospitalized for 3 days because of the severity of the sickness. Doctors told us that there was no way that kid was getting in the water, and so they had to stop manufacturing for 3 weeks. Tom Hanks went through several different ending scenarios for his character. Hanks admitted in an audio interview about deciding what should happen to Noland that he went down so many horrible tributaries. As the title suggests, it was titled Chuck of the Jungle, and we played out all the possible outcomes of his return to the world. This man was full of self-doubt and Rip Van Winkle type of sentimentality. He was like Jeepers Creepers, look at how little the computers are, and all that kind of thing. It occurred to us that he'd become a media star. And what would he do next? Be seated next to Susan Anton in Hollywood Square's The Hidden Square? Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comment section what you thought of this one. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more amazing celebrities, facts, and stories. And until then, stay tuned.